So I don't know about you, but often when I'm preparing for something or I'm being asked like, hey, John, let's have a party at our house. Let's do this. Let's do that. I put a tremendous amount of stress on myself to make sure that that is the very best product that can go out there. And it doesn't matter at work, anywhere. Like I pride myself on like doing things and executing at a high level. So recently, we're having a pool party at our house, an end of the school year party. Spent a lot of time. Maybe I'll flip the camera around. You can see like the mulch is done. Things are trimmed. Got all that trimmed. You know, stuff's looking pretty good. Cleared walkways. Did a whole bunch of stuff and kind of got things dialed in. And here's where life will kind of get you. And I think Mike Tyson says it doesn't matter, you know, how much you prepare until you get punched in the face is where kind of the reality sits in. So went to bed on Sunday night feeling damn good about how all the stuff that I needed to get done. It was more or less up to like cooking the burgers. Pool was at 84 degrees. Kids were going to love it. And then Tuesday morning, I'm on my way home from the gym. I get a phone call to let me know that there is a fire in my backyard. The police department or the fire department's been called. Get there fast. So I drive really fast to get home to billowing black smoke. I quickly identify where it is. I sprint throughout the house. I shut off the electric. I go and shut off the gas. My brother Josh luckily was here. Firefighter Josh is keeping it down with a hose. But needless to say, all of the pool equipment, every pump, motor, everything was burnt. I kind of actually removed it, but like, you know, these things are here. You can see this tree up here. It's just all burnt from the flames. There was like an enclosure going around this, but there's not a lot left. The story is this: when you get cocky and you think you got it all figured out, that's about the time that, shit's not going to work out. Things are going to come up, and the best planning and all that, it doesn't matter. So, you know, at that point, you've got adversity and you get to decide, what am I going to do with this? We're going to cancel the party. What can be done? So what can be done is you can put a shit ton of chlorine in your pool. You can put some pumps in there, keep the water moving so it doesn't turn into a green pool. Little kids don't matter. They'll swim in mud puddles. So you get the chlorine in the pool. You kind of set up some other things. You come up with some other contingency plans, a ball game here, this, that. You lock up the chickens. You just do your things that you're going to do like everybody does, right? If you're going to have a party, you got to lock up the chickens. Who doesn't have to do that? But so you set up and you do the best with what you can and you execute on it. And I asked my son Duke after the party today, everybody came, people had fun, kids swam, everything went off as good as it would have. Whether the pool was, 82 degrees or 76, it didn't matter. So often what happens is these things matter. Like you want to execute at such a high level that you beat yourself up about it. Do the best with what you can at any given time. Just take what you've got, wherever you're at, wherever you stand, do the best with what you can. And remember, those people around you, they just want to spend time with you, right? Like they didn't care. I asked my son, so, hey, did you have fun with everybody at school? Big smile on his face. So-and-so did this. So he had a great time. He doesn't care about the pool being on fire. None of the kids did. And if that was my audience, right? If those were my employees, if those were my, like the people I'm trying to serve, all of those little kids had a great time. Food was still good. Parents had fun. They stayed. You had people chatting around. So it was a great experience, but could have very easily let some little thing like, a $20,000 pool equipment fire, put a hamper on it. But you can't do that. You've got to just plow forward with what you've got, make the most of it. And people need that more than ever. And I think that you need it a lot from the leaders. And remember, you're a leader of your own self. Often you have to be the one that leads you through adversity. So when the adversity comes, it's having a plan, it's executing on that plan and continuing to move forward. That does great. So don't let a little punch in the face deter you. A bloody lip doesn't hurt that bad. And I just encourage you to go out there and make the most you can with what you have. That's it.